Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're unpacking a massive game changer for anyone who loves to travel. We're diving into the Travelerd app, specifically their Puerto Plata city guide. Now, right off the bat, this is not just another boring digital map. It's a cutting-edge augmented reality guide. If you're at all curious about how tech is totally reshaping the way we experience the world, you're going to want to stick around. We're going to break down exactly how this app meshes traditional maps with immersive AR to completely revolutionize how you navigate the Dominican Republic.
But hey, before we get into the cool tech, let's talk about something we've literally all experienced. Have you ever been hopelessly lost in a foreign country? You step out of your hotel, totally pumped to explore a new city, and then, boom. You're staring at your phone, spinning in circles, just trying to figure out which way that tiny blue dot is facing. Meanwhile, your cell service is dropping in and out, and you're low-key panicking about international roaming charges. Yeah, it is an incredibly stressful way to kick off a vacation, right? Well, Travelerd completely flips the script on this. Think about the old way, getting lost, squinting at flat maps, dealing with unreliable data, and racking up those awful roaming charges. Travelerd steps in with a completely immersive new approach. It swaps out those frustrating flat maps for an offline-first augmented reality experience. It literally gives you precise 3D directions right through your phone's camera. It's basically the ultimate fix to turn stressful navigation into just seamless exploration.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Section 1, the AR solution beyond flat maps. So the absolute star of the show here is what they call the blue cone. Imagine this. Instead of looking down at a screen, you hold up your phone and look right through your camera. The app actually projects a three-dimensional guide cone onto the real world in front of you. It uses these really impressive high-precision mathematical compass sensor algorithms to lock your path onto your actual physical surroundings, all within a 30-meter radius. You literally see the exact path you need to take painted right onto the sidewalk. No more guessing, no more wrong turns.
Now, you might be wondering, do I lose my regular bird's eye map entirely? Nope, definitely not. Travelerd features this really clever premium panoramic mode. It puts a floating 2D map right over your camera view. It's positioned perfectly so you can quickly glance at the broader layout of the city without ever breaking your AR view. It means you always know where you're headed, and honestly, it keeps you fully aware of real-world obstacles while you're walking. Best of both worlds, really.
And to cap off the whole immersive vibe, they use interactive AR markers. As you're walking down the street, points of interest actually come to life and float in the physical space right in front of your eyes. So if you're wandering around Puerto Plata, you aren't just hunting for a dot on a screen. You actually see a marker hovering right over a cool historical site or a local restaurant, packed with key info. It's like turning the entire city into a giant interactive digital museum.
Moving right along to Section 2, how it works. 4 steps to explore.
You know, you hear augmented reality, and you might think it's complicated, but the user journey here is ridiculously straightforward. Step 1, just open the app and explore. Pick a destination from their recommended list. Step 2, activate AR mode. Literally, just hold up your camera, and boom, the 3D markers pop up around you. Step 3, follow the direction cone. Just walk freely and trust that blue cone to guide you. And finally, Step 4, discover and enjoy. You arrive, get the photos, read the descriptions, and soak it all in. It is so intuitive.
And here's a massive plus. Travelerd is totally built for the global traveler. It comes with full multilingual support. We're talking accurate, seamless translations in Spanish, English, Portuguese, and French. This is huge because it completely breaks down the language barrier, making Puerto Plata incredibly accessible to people from all over the world. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? Section 3, going offline and secure. Anyone who travels knows the fear of draining mobile data, especially with AR apps, right? Well, Travelerd has a total game changer for this, called Traveler Mode. Because mobile networks can be so sketchy abroad, they built in a super powerful local storage system. Before you even leave your hotel's Wi-Fi, you just save your routes, your locations, all of it, straight to your device. You can explore the whole city using high-tech AR without burning a single drop of mobile data. That is absolutely crucial.
What about your phone dying by noon? Don't worry, they thought of that too. The app is built to modern Android 15 standards, so the battery consumption is highly optimized for those long travel days. And on the privacy front, is totally transparent. It only asks for the bare minimum permissions, just your camera to show the AR and your GPS to know where you are. No creepy data harvesting going on here.
And this brilliantly illustrates our next point. Let's look at Section 4, real user experiences.
It's easy to get hyped on the tech, but what happens when rubber meets the road in the Dominican Republic? Well, take a look at this verified review from January 2024. The user literally just says, "The best way to know Puerto Plata." Simple, but it speaks volumes. It proves this isn't just some flashy gimmick, it's genuinely being used as the ultimate companion for local exploration.
Here's another one that hits on something we all care about: money. A user wrote, "Me ahorré mucho dinero al visitar Puerto Plata. Excelente app." Which means, I saved a lot of money visiting Puerto Plata. Excellent app. By empowering tourists to navigate safely and completely offline, you don't have to shell out cash for expensive guided tours or constantly hail taxis. You're in the driver's seat.
And guys, this isn't just one or two lucky users having a good day. Travelerd is sitting at a near-perfect 4.9 stars on the Google Play Store. 4.9. To put that into perspective, getting travel apps to rate that high is incredibly tough. It really cements the fact that this blend of offline maps and AR is just flawlessly executing in the real world. So what does this all mean for us? I want to leave you with a question. Are you ready to let augmented reality guide your next vacation? We've seen exactly how Travelerd completely removes the stress of exploring a place like Puerto Plata. Between the 3D blue cone, the offline tracking, and the floating markers, it really feels like the future of tourism is already right here in our pockets. So next time you pack your bags, are you sticking to the old flat maps, or are you stepping into augmented reality? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep exploring out there, and I'll catch you next time.